reaction to these concerns. Well, moving on to our next issue of discussion, truth say it's hard to be buried no matter how long it takes. It will surface. Well, the Court of Appeal has ordered the First City Monument Bank, FCMB, to deposit 540 million naira damages awarded to Prophet Omale over the saga involving a former chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ibrahim Magu. Babajide, you know, when I saw this story about the 540 million naira damages given to FCMB to pay the prophet, what actions do you think the bank needs to take? Because I was thinking this means the bank might go under, because it's a lot of money, and it's not, 1 million might be a lot to some people, but 540 million naira as damages. So how do you think the bank can handle this? What do you think is the likely impact on the bank?
If you remember what happened in Kano State, when the governor demolished shops and business centers, they had a meeting. The governor agreed because the court went ahead and gave a garnishee order on the accounts of the state government for that irresponsible demolition that went against the law. The people went to court, they got justice. The government now met with them, and they agreed that, okay, we'll take 3 billion. So I don't know what will happen in this case. The damage that mistake, that computer glitch, because it was the computer glitch that posted a humongous sum of money into
his account and
the church account for a small branch in one of the branches in Abuja. And because the man was close to Magu, the former FCC chairman, they had been saying that, it is one pastor that launders money for him. It is this, and that. So once the N540 saw that money, they ran to the president. Said, see, this is a man that you said is honest. This is a man, see, we have seen this money. And we've been told that it's a pastor who launders money for him. That was the main reason the president then, instead of seeking a second opinion, that was the main reason why he allowed them to send Magu packing. And I kept saying at that time, it looked like I was the only one fighting for him. People were calling me to say, Jide, why are you sticking your integrity on the Nigerian? I said, it's not every Nigerian that is a thief. Till today, they have not shown us 1 naira that Magu stole. He does not have houses all over the place like others. The only house, a bungalow that he has, is in Karu, in Abuja. I've challenged them, and we are still alive by the grace of God. Provide evidence that he stole money. This was the biggest evidence that they had. Because they claim that, some BDC operators were also helping him to launder money. When it was subjected to scrutiny, they discovered that that was also not true. This was the biggest one. And this thing was a technical glitch that the bank quickly redressed, but not quick enough for the people who wanted to fry Magu to hold on to. The bank, if I were the bank, I would just call, we know we made a mistake. They have even apologized in 4 major national newspapers because it was clear that, look, what they did was wrong. They've apologized in 4 newspapers, but the pastor proceeded to, because an apology is not...
it's not everybody that will see it.
It's not enough. Not many people will see it. And you've damaged his name. You damaged Magu's name because they knew that that man was his friend. Even when he went to do a hernia operation in UAE, that pastor went with him. People are saying, why should a Muslim be this close to a pastor, if not because he's laundering money for him? The truth has prevailed. Magu is vindicated. They searched his house, they didn't find anything. But some online blogs were saying that they found tons of cash. Where is it? The wife was smart. She was following them every corner in the house. They didn't find anything incriminating. And I feel proud that I backed him all the way because I knew he was not a thief. It's not every Nigerian that is a thief. It's not every Nigerian that you can bribe. We may diminish ourselves, we may not value ourselves so much, but it's not every Nigerian. No matter how bad people think of us as a people, it's not every Nigerian that you can destroy. You can't, that is corrupt. It's not every woman that sleeps around. You can pay 1 billion put in front of a woman. Some women will say no. Go and die with your money. That is the way we should continue to see ourselves. We should not dismissively look at people and say, it's a thief. That one is even without evidence. Now, look at the situation they find themselves now. The registrar of the Court of Appeal, because they lost at the lower court. They went to the appeal court, they lost again. Now the court has said, go and deposit that money. They've gone now to ask for the certified true copy, because it is with that they can take action to implement the order of the court. But I still believe, because it's a mistake that they made, but some people use that mistake to kick a man out of his job. Now, all they need to do is call this pastor and then agree, because it's clear that the man is not going to simply allow, if he wanted to simply forgive them, after the hundreds, yes, I mean, and at the end of the day, look at the mess.
Majid, let me quickly get your perspective on this. Babajide says this judgment vindicates the former EFCC chairman, Ibrahim Magu. But what lessons do you think other banks can learn from FCMB's experience in handling sensitive information like this, and what steps can they take now to prevent a similar situation?
You know, glitches can happen, but when it happens in a situation like this, to the extent that it has a very serious impact or negative impact on the credibility of a man of God and the credibility of an anti-corruption crusader, because that was the main thing that was used to oust him from office then. He was suspended. Like you said, it was the main issue. I mean, there were other allegations like
that was the one they took before the president.
Because that was the one that they could see. They said, he's close to this man, and they saw this inflow, 577 million. And then they saw this inflow into the account of his close ally, and the man could not explain. So they thought, yes, he's been following through. They just added 2 and 2 together. You know, the politics that was played by the office of the then Attorney General, Malami, led to all of this. And you see, one thing is, there is no right of reply. Right. The moment they go and tell the president something and they show him like this, that they just went and suspended Magu, and they locked him up for about almost a month or thereabout. And Malami then, they boasted that, yes, he removed Magu and installed Bawa, Mohammed Bawa, who was also ousted a couple of... so it's justice for Magu and justice for the man of God and the wife. That's the pastor of a Divine Hand of God Ministries. So this is the first judgment was given on October 22nd, on October 2022. So this is the appellate court, because FCMB went to court to file for execution. But the registrar has given FCMB 48 hours to deposit this 540 million in an interest-yielding account of the court registry. So what FCMB is a big bank. They have provisioning for things like this. So it shouldn't be, it's not going to have a run on the bank. 540 million is no...
Their profit is in billions.
It's in billions, so it won't have a run. So they should cut the chase and just go and talk to this man, because the 540 million now if you go to Supreme Court, well, I want to believe they will go, because the lawyers will tell them, because they want money, is that they should go to court.
Still lose, yeah.
They will still lose there, but this 540 million, they could have used it to do something, and they will go and deposit this 540 now, and it's something they could use to trade and earn them more money. It's going to be at the Court of Appeal,
right,
where it will be gathering interest for